Working on a little audio testing here while Fred and Jason are playing in the final here. Still trying to work this angle of incorporate a little room noise so it's a little bit better to stream for everybody. Trying to lay a little uncopyrighted music into it, and Facebook didn't like it yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and we tried it on YouTube today with some different music, and we'll see what happens. Couldn't quite figure out if it was the room jukebox that maybe was catching the undertones when my music was cutting out, or if I just had some bad music, so we'll just try another route here. I saw the break there, just didn't reward himself by holding the cue ball on the table. Definitely a little work to do here with the balls tied up down here on the foot rail. Got the 2 and a 3 up table here, the 4 and 6 down table, so transition from the 3 to the 4 is definitely going to be key here. And with this 9-ball lemon bag in the hole here, he might try to maybe take a little two-way cracker at it. Got close there, but gave himself a good angle to get an attempt into the 4, either the pocket or safety. Of course, the adventurous little backhand that a 9-ball is always there. He's weighing his options over here, the 4-ball, thinking about a cut. Looking at some angles for some safety as well. Good safety execution there. Got the cue ball nice and snugged up on the back of the 7 ball. I think he did leave a 1 rail out here. Good hit there to not allow ball in hand, but definitely an opportunity to move through the rack here. Nice little shot there to get himself back down the table here to get a little look at this 9 ball carom. Take a little time here. Of course, in the finals, you want to make sure that you're exact in everything that you're looking at. Don't want to leave it in the hole and let your opponent a shot at a free game. Oh, and just caught it a little thin there, made it bobble out of the hole. Did get fortunate there. Still left the 6 a little bit tough. Not a whole lot of coverage here. You can try to just keep it long. Looks like he might have made an attempt for the side pocket there. Came up a little short. 6 is definitely on down to the corner pocket. A little bit of overstroke there. Got a little extra angle on the 7, a little more than what he needed to. Forced him to come a little thin there on that shot too. It's always tough when you have that 9 ball just sitting in the hole. You always have that little guess in your mind. Do I try to get at it? Do I just run out? And sometimes you just got to put it out of there and just execute. As I always say, you pick your lane and you stay in it. Good little back out in the 8 ball to set himself up for a nice little stopper to the 9 hole down here. feel like the score's missing a game here, so I double check with Eric to see if the app is up to date here, or if I'm lagging or what's lagging. There we go, got the score updated for you guys. Fred trying to stay smart on the table here. Good shot, good pace on the 3 to get himself good to the 4. Slide the 5 a little closer to the side pocket than he probably would wanted. Still at the table, that's the important part. Little draw slide out there for the 6, look good. Should have angle here to the side. And right down off the rail here, right up. Good angle for the 7 here. Should probably draw back, finish the 8 in the side and a 9 in that opposite corner. Shows a go forward, but same result. No strokes, that's not ever a right or wrong thing to draw or follow. It's all with what your stroke is confident and comfortable with. Good finish out there to keep himself in the game. Slide over for that other action with Dan and Pat. Take a look at their table here. Looks like there's still a little work to do there for Dan. Back over here after the break with Fred and Jason. Fred was able to pocket some balls, but unfortunately also pocketed the cue ball. give Jason an opportunity to get out here for the win. Floats over, gets really close to that side pocket. It's always tough on these 7-footers to judge your cross distance. It always seems to fall right around that area. Good 3-rail position here to get himself back in line for the 3 ball. Got the 4 ball right down there below the spot. Good shot to come around there, shoot the 4 in the same pocket. Some good angle to finish that 7 ball either in the side or up top here. 8 laying in the hole. This looking a little grim for Mr. Paulus. No decision to make. I think he just stopped the rock here. Shoot that 9 in the other corner. That's what happens there when you try to speed it in and worried about the scratch using the rail. You just drop your stroke down there a little bit and just let that cue ball squat right behind the 8. Great attempt at cutting it, but unfortunately that's going to let Fred back to the table with an opportunity to keep himself in the game here. Let's slide back over here to Pat and Dan. Looks like we've got a finish over there. Looks like Dan has pulled it out. He's had a good trip down here. Seen him in them finals here the past 2 days. So, you know, Dan for making the trip down here. We appreciate everybody that's come in from all over. Back over to our other Final Four match. Able to control the cue ball and keep it on the table that time. Unfortunately, was not able to pocket a ball. We'll let Jason back to the table here. It's a 3 ball to fall down in for him there. Still a little work here. That's 6-9. I'm not sure if the 9 plays down that rail. Looks like it has a pretty good opportunity to do so here, so it might be a short rack opportunity. Goes ahead. Plays for one way and gets them both to fall. I think it might got him a little jammed in here. Not the greatest angle on the 4-ball. Just comes a little short in the bank too. Good effort there. Kurt's going to have to take a look at maybe a 3-ball combo here. And if he wants to fancy trying to get back below the 5 to pocket the 5. I do tend to take some dumber shots than most people though, so sometimes you might hear me commentate a little shot that you'll be like, what in the world is this dude thinking? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So did a good job to get below that. Just got to push this right straight off the table here. Oh, just gets it outside. I don't know if he had quite all the ball there. I think he's clear of the side pocket there at the pocket. It's up in the corner. It's close though, it's very close. The way he's jacked up, maybe not here. I have to spin a little bit. Worked the cue ball nice there, got it back over for a good look at the top of the 6-ball. Just gotta find your contact point on that first object ball and trust your line. Good shot there, let the cue ball go a little bit, but able to pull it out there. Gets the 4-3 win over Fred. We should have another match or two coming up here. I believe we're going to play for our first, second, third, and fourth. I'll be right back with you. All right, we're just going to go ahead and get some table assignments set up here. Trying to work them back over to my good side of the streaming room, but we'll take them where we get them. We're going to try to bring you the championship match if we can. And we got saying table 2 and table 3, but we're going to see where we get them to. we got Final Four action here for the Open 9-ball. This is our NAPA CUESPEED at Pockets Gaming and Billiards, Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Mason Dixon, Napa, and Pockets for putting our 3-day tournament on here. We had 10-ball on Friday, 8-ball yesterday, and finishing up with 9-ball today. Take a quick look here, getting started with the third, fourth place match with Pat Altieri and Fred Paulus. We're going to take a look at this until we get the championship match going. All right, trying to get us a little better view here of the third, fourth place matchup here. See if we can get two cameras on it for a little bit before we slide over to the championship match. Right over the table, looking to capitalize on this little 4-ball run out here. Get a little firm in the corner pocket. Some ball didn't want to get in there. Rough little cut for Pat here. I think it'll be a workable with a bridge for him. 9-ball's in a pretty accessible spot there where it's at on the table, so shouldn't have to concentrate too much on really the lead, but just really hitting that contact point pocket in the 7-ball. It's a good shot there. Cue ball got a little long on him here, but I think that's a manageable pot down in the corner. Oh, got it. Just a little thin here. Unfortunate, didn't leave a whole lot here for Fred. Try a little one-railer here up in the corner. Catches it fat too and leaves it back in the pocket for Pat. Pat able to secure that one to get up for the 1-0 lead. I do have Dan getting ready to break in the championship match here. Side of this angle, we can see them both. I'm going to go ahead and get the main camera back over on the championship match. Pat with the break off there, talking to the balls. Looks like Fred opted for the push. We get a little safety play back and forth here for these guys. Pretty clustered up table down there, so I can't say that I blame them. A little tight on the one here for him. Looks to be the same deal on the championship table as well. Balls clustered and everybody's trying to make moves and get everything in the right position so they can strike. Fred with a nice touch shot there to the side with the one ball. Gives himself a look at the backside of this two. Tried to play a little carom shot there. Didn't get quite all of what he wanted. Looks like Dan's making some good moves on the other table here, trying to work that table out. Came up a little short on the 5 ball there, but left a little tough shot for his opponent. On the closed table here, Pat kind of same idea here. Got to kick at that 5 ball. Makes a good hit. Sometimes you can let yourself get frustrated when you make a good hit, leave a ball in for the opponent, but you always got to remember it's better than ball in hand. As you see, you can miss balls. It happens. Good shot there by Pat to get back around the table, give himself a look on the 6 to the right side. A little firm on the 6 there. It's one thing with these diamond tables, they're not a fan of a hard shot in the corner. You have to make sure you are center of center pocket to ensure that you're going to pocket that ball with speed. Good stroke there for Fred to get down, get himself a look at the 7, try to get out of this rack and get himself evened up here with Pat. does just that, gets himself back up to even. Slide over to our championship table now. Play good, you should get the spoils of getting a TV table or a little TV time here, right? So we'll slide over to those guys. I'll keep you updated on the other score as well. Looks like Dan has a little awkward cut on the 9 ball here. Maybe just a little quick on the execution there. Got himself a little out of line and missed the 9. Giving Jason another opportunity to get ahead 1-0 in this rack. And he does just that. Over on the other side, Fred's working the table around here. Got himself out to the 4 ball 5. They're popping on the 5. 6 is right next to the, looks like the 8 ball there. Little angle on the 7. He's going to have to try to work himself back over to this rail to pocket the 8 ball. Good shot there. Maybe a little firm might come out of the rail. Oh, nope, he get a little long and scratch. That's a tough break here for Fred. Pat's going to find himself a 2 ball out here. Fred said, "Dad, you're good from there. Let's keep it moving." And that'll put Pat on the hill. We'll slide back over to feature table. Jason getting ready to break. Dan having a little struggle with the rack here. I think he's getting a ball that keeps popping open on him. So Jason's happy with that one. He's going to let her go. Got a ball down. Opportunity at the 1. Jason gives an attempt at the combo there. Comes along successful. We also leave Dan a little look at the 1 ball up in that top corner. 2 ball out in the middle of the table. See what he can do with it here. Drives that 1 ball home with authority. Gets down below the 2. That's a good shot there. He's going to maul over his options here after that 2 ball. Definitely not a favorable area for him here. Looks like the 7 ball has a good bit of coverage on him. Looks like it's going to be a Sunday at the air show here. Lined up, good form on that. Good strike on the 2 ball. Good hit, doesn't leave his opponent a whole lot here. Slide over here to Pat. He was working on 2 balls to the finish here. See if he can maybe work these 2 balls out for the 3rd place winner. Definitely an awkward spot here for Pat. A little above the 8 ball. I don't know if he's going to try to cut or bank it here. Went for the 1 rail bank. Unfortunate, left it pretty long for the opponent. Fred's going to have a little work here to do to keep himself in the match. A little break on the other table. Dan's getting ready to get back up there and take a crack at the 2 ball. We'll stay with Fred here, see if he's got a cut on this 9. Good ball there for Fred, keeping himself in that match. Slide back over to Jason and Dan. Dan was unsuccessful with his 2 ball shot there. Caught there by Jason. Not sure what to do with the 3 ball here. Looks like a good safety opportunity up in behind the 7 ball. The thin, either put the cue ball or maybe the 3 ball there. He went for the Karamin on the 3, and I think he may have gotten fortunate with cue ball behind the 9 ball here. I think he's okay. He got a nice little angle to get right through there. Pretty open table here for Dan now. A little long on the 4 ball here. The way Dan's been playing the weekend here, he's been pretty smart on his shots. Plays good speed. That's a good play there. Make the ball, you're good. You miss the ball, your opponent still got some work to do. Fred and Pat are still battling out over on the 3rd, 4th place table. So Jason might be interested in hitting the air again. this ball a nice little dart stroke jump. Good job there. Kept himself nice and down on that. Good square. I think he stayed clear of the 9 ball. Should have a clean shot at the 5 ball. Took a little bit to get itself in there, but it got in the pocket. Gave himself an opportunity to get at this 6 ball. Comes up with that bank just a little short. Fortunately, he's going to leave it lay right in the side pocket here for Dan. Got Fred on the other table here, pocketing 8 in the side, 9 in the corner. Still keeping himself in the match. He said, I don't want 4th place. Maybe I do want 3rd place. Long weekend, you might as well make yourself a couple extra dollars if you're still here, right? Yeah, that slow roll on the side just comes up a little short with the 7 ball. A little awkward shot here, it looks like. Try a little 1 row back out. Real fortunate with a little love off the 9 ball. Doesn't have a great lead, but any leave here still at the table is pretty good with that shot, I'd feel. Definitely has opportunities here for 1 rails in either corner he chooses, I think. I would fancy probably his left corner myself because I tend to like to have a little more table room to let the ball run out on. He's going under his hand there, coming back up towards him. Just rattle it, but wait just a second. Sometimes it pays to hit them, folks. Sometimes it pays to hit them. Jason with a very fortunate roll there. Almost made the bank. Cue ball comes back around. The 9 ball goes in on the bank. The cue ball scratches. The 9 ball hangs up. The cue ball says, thank you very much. We'll go ahead and put you in the hole. Jason's still trying to erase some of that spot he's given Dan here. Slide over to the other table here. Fred isn't coming down yet on Pat. He's still making some hay here. A little 8-9. See if he can finish out here. Good little shot to slide over the table there, give him an opportunity to pocket the 9 ball. Fred said, I am not going anywhere yet, folks. So now we've got a Hill Hill Thriller here. for the third, fourth place. We're going to slide to that one because everybody likes Hill Hill Thrillers, right? And we still have some more games to go on the other table, so we'll give these guys a little one game love here, see what we got. Good shot on the 2 ball there by Pat. Giving himself an opportunity to look at the 4, get down maybe to the 5-9. That's exactly what he does here, trying to shorten this game up. He's had enough of Fred trying to take his third place money. Oh, he just comes just a little awkward on that 9. Leaves Fred in a really tough spot here. Not crazy terrible, but Fred took a crack at trying to cut that ball up in the top and let the cue ball go. Give Pat another chance here to run out for the win. Pat Mullins is obviously here to take a 5-ball over the side. Good spot. Get yourself right on that 6-ball just to push it down in the hole. Just commit to where you want to pocket the 8-ball here. Obviously, probably want to try to stay above it a little bit. But if you don't like the angle, just put it where you think you need it. Good spot there. You should be able to roll the 8 in and just let the cue ball slide to the other side of the table for the 9. Oh, overcut it just a little bit there. Still an awkward spot here for Fred. Makeable ball here. Keep that stroke smooth here. You should be able to. Just overshot a little bit. Got a little thin. A little straight here for Pat with that 9-ball down here on the foot rail and on diamond. That's going to be a tough ask. We'll see if he can get the stroke down. These pockets hate hard shots, and they showed it again there. Unfortunate for Pat. Fred makes a good slide down there for the win. Pat's going to say that's good enough for me, sir. Good play by both Pat and Fred there. That's a good third, fourth final. Let's slide ourselves back over to our feature and final matchup of today. scoreboard back up here. There we go. Still setting at 2-0 Jason. Still trying to play it smart over there. Dan only needing 3 games. In rotation, that 3 games can happen pretty quickly. A good strike on the 2 ball there. Give Jason a little bit of work to get back into it. It's a good job to get the ball drawn back up here to give himself at least a little closer look at the 3 ball. Ups for the bank option and Gerano. Great shot there by Jason. A little jacked on the 6 here, but should be manageable. And then there's a 4th shot, just sets in that pocket. Got real good though for what he left Dan. Might have a little spin here between the 7-9. I'm not sure how that angle's affecting him. Nice thin, great shot there by Dan. Just missed that 7 ball. Dan's trying to decide how he wants to attack his 6 ball. Definitely in an awkward angle where the cue ball is down here. Not quite in the pocket, but near the rail, near the point. Back cutting the 6 ball. Doesn't want to lose the cue ball here at all. He's got the head shake. I don't think he likes it. Found his point here. He's gonna see what he's got. Push it up there. He was definitely concerned with that scratch, and with the cue ball direction, you could see why. He's an awkward shot here for Jason. I think he's going to attempt the bank. Yeah, tried to shorten it up there, and I think he just quite didn't get it. Lead Dan back to the table here. No pocket really down table for the 6. Going to have to play smart again as he has been all weekend. Didn't get as good as he wanted to there. Leaves Jason a hit on the 6. I don't know if as he wants to effort to bank it, cut it. And tried to cut, lays it in the hole here. It's to the bad side of the pocket here for Dan, the way he wants to hit this ball. If the 6 was to the other side on the short lower rail, he could have an opportunity to let the cue ball just roll down and roll back up to the 7. With this, he's going to have to work the cue ball a little bit. Good shot there. A little awkward angle, but I think that gives him good opportunity to get back out on the table for the 9 ball. He's very deliberate with finding the spot he likes to hit on the ball. Rolls it in there. It wiped its feet and hung its hat before it went home. Little angle on the 9 ball here. Not too bad though. Slides over, gets a little chalk on that tip here. Reevaluates the 9 ball from the backside. Looking at it again here, he's going to see what he's got. Find his contact point again. And pockets a 9. Good shot there by Dan. Puts himself on the board. Puts a little extra pressure on Jason here, with Dan now only needing 2 games. There we go, bracket updated for us, showing that 2-1 score for Jason and Dan here in our NAPA 8 ball finals, final day of our 3-day event here. Mason-Dixon NAPA put on 3 days of tournament pool. We had 10 ball on Friday, 8 ball yesterday with a big field, and 9 ball here today. Jason back up at the table here. A little look at the 1 ball. I got everything squared away, getting that 9 ball respotted. Good pocket there. Got himself down for the 2. Pocket 3's in a little awkward spot now. Getting that cue ball to hold up. Looks like maybe try a little safety play here. A little close to the corner pocket, but was successful in getting some coverage to that 3 ball. Don't believe Dan is the jumping type, so I believe he'll be trying to either kick or tie something up here. Yep. And he aims to tie the balls up, make it a little difficult to run out, especially that 4 ball now trapped below the 5 and the 7. Opportunity to break it out here. It's always tough here knowing opponent needs so many less games than you to really get on one to fire at it and get it open. I think he's just going to play the little smarter way here and just try to get a look at it and play safe. Not sure if he has a full ball between the 7 and 4 here, past the 5 to hit it. Definitely giving it some time. He's going to ask for a watch here. So I'll keep an eye on it as well for him here. We can always rewind it if we have to. I think that looked like a good hit to me. A lot of times we like to record them, slow them down with the super slow mode, but if you've played enough pool, watched enough pool, you can see how the balls are going to react if one hits another one first. But it's always good to have something to reinforce it for the people that can't see that. Good shot there by Dan. At least gives himself a look at the 5, maybe even thinking a little early 9 action here, which isn't a bad idea. I think that still gives him an opportunity to maybe even pocket a 5 along with it. Depending on how that Karen works out there in the center of the table. Knowing they had to put the 9 on the spot gives you an idea what it looks like. Oh, good attempt there. Make sure he puts some pace there to get that 9 ball rolling. Don't want to let it set in a hole. You want it to get away from that ball. So that was a good job there. Obviously, with most 9 ball, you can just fire at that 9 wild and let her rip. Here we got to make a call on that 9, so that's not as easy to do. Leave Jason an opportunity at a bank here. Good 2-way as well. I think he can try to play it back down the table here a little bit. Should be able to keep himself hooded. See how he executes it. He opted to the safe ball. I don't know if he called the 9 there. I know he said something over to Dan. That would have been interesting if he had called the 9 there. I did see that cue ball direction, but that's a bold shot there to be trying. Let's see if he's going to try to pack this or stay in safe mode. Looks like he's got some options here to work either the 5 ball round or the cue ball to at the very least get some separation. That's a good safe shot there with the 5 ball almost going in the side, but keeping the cue ball in behind a very large 8 ball. Dan might have one rail to kick at here. Might even want to think about calling the 9 ball. If you can get into the backside of this 5 right with motion going up the table, you might have an opportunity to steal a game out of a safety. I know if you can do that, if you can win a game out of a safety, boy, that really can really get your opponent a little flustered. Let's see what Dan thinks about here. Wait a minute. I think I might be a little wrong here. I thought that was the 8 ball. And I guess he was just playing the safe shot of getting the 9 out of there. Didn't want to lose on that shot, so he said, "Well, if I'm going to give you a ball in hand, I ain't going to let you just win. You're going to have to earn it." It's a hell of a 3 ball combo just to play safe with. Jason O'Mall's options over here on how he wants to transition between this 6 and 7. See where the best angle of opportunity is. I don't think he wants to concern himself too much with getting too perfect on the 6. Just make sure he gets below it. Not in the side pocket though. Oh, that's a tough error there. He really wanted to float in there and bump that 7 out of the rail, I think. Maybe he should have just opted to, like I said, just get the cue ball down the table and keep giving yourself opportunities to pocket balls or ensure that your opponent's not going to be able to. When you lose the cue ball, you're allowing your opponent some pretty sweet opportunities to make you pay for it. Dan chips that ball up in the upper corner pocket here to leave himself a nice Kind of straight angle on the 7. Hopefully he's inside of it a little bit. Maybe he can follow down and get behind the 8. And he tried to give it a little jaw stroke to get above the 8 there, and just didn't come up good enough on it. Left the 7 a little bit awkward here for Jason. Got a decision to make here if you're going to try to bank it or try to get some separation. Tee off a little more to the bank side. Might leave a good angle for Dan to try to get the 7 in the hole. Good natural angle to get back down to the 8 as well. Been lots of other good pool on this weekend as well on the pros side. If anybody's got a chance to catch a Scottish Open, Lone American Standing, Big O, Oscar Dominguez, playing right now in the finals. So good luck to Oscar over there. Hopefully he can bring a little championship home from across the pond to the U.S. I know the ladies pros are playing as well today. Last I checked, I see that young Savannah Easton was definitely making some ladies move to the loser side and out of the match over there. She was, I know, in the final 4. I don't know if she made the finals or not. So if you're a fan of pool, there's lots to watch, lots to catch up on. Obviously, there's been a lot in the Pennsylvania, Maryland, D.C., Virginia area, as always, with amateur pool. Got Dan making a great shot in the 8 ball there. Little hand rest on the rail to shoot this 9 ball. Gonna have to make sure he stays in the center of the cue ball, doesn't let himself get out of touch here. Definitely make sure you get some concentration there, but sometimes you study long, you study wrong. Just didn't get the right spot on that ball there. Does come up again fortunate by leaving it cross side. We'll see again if we go for separation or pocketing, or both. The officer of the straight on safe says, I'll let you go ahead and figure out what you want to do. I feel like Dan's probably just going to roll this cue ball on the 9 ball. See if he maybe picks the underside a little bit to really lock him into it. As I suspected. Little safety play on the 9 ball here. It was nice little just push shot by Dan. I don't think he got it quite all locked up to the rails, but definitely has his opponent in a tight angled spot. Might be a little room to make this, being it is below that center diamond on that half of the table. He came up just a little short there. And go ahead and call in that side pocket. Has a little angle here, not straight in. He's going to have to probably work maybe 3/4 of the pocket here or so. Oh, just didn't get the cut on her. It's always tough when you're trying to judge those side pockets. There's just not a lot of room on these diamonds. A lot of times if I've got the opportunity, I'll take the thinner cut up into the corner because I've got just a little bit more pocket to work with. Jason looking to pocket this ball in that upper corner. Gets it on in there, gets himself up to 3-1. Putting on a 4-2 race now for Jason. Dan's going to get some 9 racked up for him. If anybody is watching or interested in knowing what's going on with the Scottish Open, I pulled it up. Oscar is up 2-1 on Duong Quoc Hong. Hong is the favorite, I believe, in Vietnam. I think he's the one of the best players over there. I know earlier when I was watching his semifinal match, they had upwards of 90,000 people in his country watching that. So that's pretty impressive there. One of the guys in the chat said that if he wins it, that it'll probably be a national news event. And that's pretty daggone wild to think that pool can be a national news event in any country. Shows you that there is some possibilities here to make it grow even more than what it is. Jason getting ready to break off here. Does a good job at holding the cue ball, though. Gets a bad bounce almost into the side pocket. Gets fortunate, does stay up. Unfortunately, does not pot a ball. I believe he may have a look at the one ball. Then again, opting for the safe route. I think he was trying to get the 5 ball to tie up on the 2 ball there. Might be trying to do a little too much on the safety play. Sometimes it's a little more beneficial to maybe stretch a shot out, try to work your stroke out a little bit. Sometimes you just keep yourself too tight. It's tough to relax off of it. See what Jason can do here with the unfortunate mishap on the safe there with Dan. Some work to do here, transitioning from the 3 up to the 4. Good shot there on the 4 to get himself back down the table. Little angle for the 5. He can work himself. Hopefully try to get back up above the 6 ball a little bit, being that 7's still down in the same vicinity of the 5. He gets behind the 7 ball. I don't know if he was trying to do that. Hopefully the 7 stayed clear of the 6 in that corner. Let's see what he thinks about this 6 ball here. Pocketed that very well. Just kind of jumped up, got a little firm on that 7 ball. Gives Jason an awkward shot on the 7. Potable though. Jason looking to secure another game up here. A little awkward on the 9 ball here, but should be able to bear down and pot this with no problem. Lets the stroke out there and puts the 9 in the hole. Gets him a little closer to the finish line. Still a tall order here with Dan still only needing 2 games. Gets Jason a little closer. Alright, racks full. Ready to rock here. Jason with the break. Solid break. Makes it ball. Unfortunate with the 4 ball tying up in front of the 1 there. Not sure if he can see the top edge of that 1 ball or not. Might be forced to push out here. Fortunate on a push out. The 1 ball is not really doesn't have a pocket, so just got to pick the right spot to set your opponent up. Come off the top rail there. Kind of leaves a little shot on the 1 ball there. Does get separation down the table for the 4 ball. Away from everything. Dan able to pocket the 1 there. Gives himself at least a look over at the 2. He'll figure out where he wants to get his separation or safety play to. Very nice shot there by Jason to pocket that 2 ball in that upper corner pocket. Let's look at the 3 here. I'm not sure if the 3 clears the 8 to make the 9. It looks like he's kind of getting that look. He is calling that way. I'm not sure what Dan's asking for here. He's calling the 3-9. I mean, he's not shouldn't get close to the 8 ball at all. Down fired at that, unfortunately didn't go in. Looks like he's not sure if he's got a combo opportunity here or not. He gave it an effort to make it. It did come out kind of how I thought here. I think Jason is going to have a look at the 3 ball. Fortunately, that did open the table up a little bit as well. Just didn't find his angle right there. And if he was just a little worried about not being able to get great angle for the 4, leaves Dan back to the table here. Gets a 3 ball in the pocket there. Gets a decent angle for the 4 here. The way Dan's been shooting, he just rolls the ball a good bit, so I think he can keep himself in a good angle on the 6 if he pockets this 4 ball. Little nice bump on the 8 ball there to keep him on the right side of the 6. Great cut on the 6 and a little jelly bump to the 8 to clear him for that 7 ball as well. I don't know if that was part of the process, but that was definitely part of the result. Good shot there by Dan. First time I've seen him really rush a ball there, and it showed. That 7 ball just came out of that pocket pretty hard. It's now tied up with the 9. Jason's going to have to take some thought here if he wants to try to maybe play a combo 7-9. I don't know how that's going to line up for him. If he wants to come off the back side of the 7, rail first the cue ball and try to pocket this 7 ball up top. He said 9 ball, thank you very much. Another mark on my side. And now we have what I like to call Hill Junior. So we're a junior race now. Race to get on the hill. Apply maximum pressure to your opponent. Jason set the break off here. Better at squatting the cue ball, but just gets a terrible kick there in the upper corner pocket. 9 ball stays clear of most everything, so it's should keep this rack pretty honest to the end. Gonna give Dan a look at the 1, the 2, 3's a little tied in there with that 5 ball. Not sure if it has a pocket there to the side or not. Dan rolls that 1 up in the top, gives himself good angle on that 2 ball. guess it didn't go in the side, being that Dan was aggressive and got below the 3 ball there. Guess he's probably going to look at playing a little bump save 3 over the rail and letting the 5 be his blocker ball here. Good shot, good execution there, and got a little extra love with the cue ball rolling to the left of the 5, taking that short 1 rail, or I should say long rail, 1 rail kick out of it. I like trying to go 2 rails to this one. Give you an opportunity to come in what I would consider the left side of the 3 ball here and push it down table. Feel like 1 rail, you're kind of selling yourself out a little bit as you might leave it in one of the pockets. Looks like he's going to try to spin it into the rail and get a little kicker off of there. Does make good contact. Good speed as well, gets the cue ball over to the other rail. Takes Dan's opportunities to cue at this 3 ball other than across the top. Dan tries to push through the safety and unfortunately scratches in that side pocket. Again, just kind of rushed that a little bit. Not something I've seen a whole lot of from him here. See if he's chasing an opportunity here if he can get this rack run out and get himself on that a good seat there first. Good shot there. Brushes to 7, but still keeps himself okay. Two rails. Oh, he's going to get unfortunate. Just caught the 8 very thick. It's going to leave him pinned on the back of the 6 ball here a little bit. Slide a little zoom here, see what we got. Yeah, definitely going to have to kick out 1 rail here at least. Good strike on the ball there. Hit the right side of it as well. Still leaves his opponent with a tricky shot. Dan tried that 6 in the corner, just missed it. Close shot, leaves the ball down on the rail. 6 ball over by the 8 ball. Awkward shot here. We're trying a little 2-way here, I think. Plays it safe, but does leave the option to come in behind. Oh, no. Dan again rushed it, and he's coming in behind the 8 ball. Well, it looks a little frustrated here, maybe. Well, Jason's got a nice little 3 ball out here. Just find your directions and execute. Always trying to find a way if I've got, a couple balls to get through that. I like to try to get one of them that I can just let my stroke on a little bit. Don't have to baby it. It's a great little drop down there for him. That 9 in the corner. Puts Jason on the hill first. 6-1. Take a little peeker here. Show you the room a little bit. See the tables that Dan and Jason are on down here. Of course, the scoreboard goes blue, showing that we have an opponent on the hill. Way back in the corner, there's where the 9-foot room is here. Got our 7-foots here. Some action. We're running the wall, and then we've got 3 more 7-foot diamonds down to the right-hand side as well. See this little window right here? That's where I am, back in behind there. And eventually we'll have some cameras set back up with a 9-foot, trying to do some challenge matches. Anybody in the area is interested in getting in the box here, definitely get a hold of Scott Emery at Pockets, myself. We'll see if we can't get you something set up, get you live stream, maybe try to find you some competition. If you got a Fargo number and a coin idea you want to try to play for, let us know. Dan getting the rack set here for Jason, breaking on the hill. And again, controlling the cue ball. Nothing down. Just stand a shot at the table here. He got fortunate there. I think he might have had a little edge there, the 2 ball, to keep from Jason potting the one in the corner. Yep, coming at one rail here. I think he's just trying to make a good hit. Unfortunate with the double kiss, left Dan with the 1 ball on in the corner pocket there. A good opportunity to get to the 2 ball afterwards. Pocket by Dan. Keeps cue ball off the 2 ball. Good angle to maybe pop this on the side, slide over for the 3 ball. Ups for the safety play instead. 2 ball does go out a little bit, gives Jason at least an edge of it to play. Not sure if it put any caroms on for him. If I'm on the hill, I'm always looking to see where that 9 ball's at. It's up there. Any 9 ball will do. Jason definitely mulling his options over here. I said I think he does have the edge of the ball. He's just going to have to pay close attention to what the cue ball is going to do after making contact here. He took the fire approach, tried to, I think, cross-bank the 2 ball there. Left the 2 ball open in the table. 3 ball did get a little funky in behind the 9 here. Two ball definitely going to be awkward to pot. Really weird to get it back down the table to the 3 ball, even if there is a 3-9 possibility there. effort on trying to trying the cut there. Just come up just a little short. Bumped into the 4 ball. I think he might have left it on down in the corner. Again, still awkward to get back down to the table of the 3. Jason played the smart way here. He just got himself out in the middle of the table, give him an opportunity to make a good hit. From there, you can decide if you can make that combo or if you play it safe, what you want to do, but concentrate on getting yourself to a position of being able to make that good hit first. He gave the 9 ball a ride to no avail. Looks like Dan does have a shot at the 3 ball here again. Just an awkward shot. 4 and 5 are accessible afterwards. 6 is a little hairy beside the 8, but has a bunch of pockets. Dan came up just a little short again on the 3 ball. So Jason didn't quite have all the ball to hit there to pocket it. Good attempt. Dan do need to draw this back, I think, here a little bit. Got a little wingy shot there. Took all the stroke out of it. Pushed all the energy out to the side there, so he didn't get the draw he wanted. I think he tried to play a little inside English air, and that pushed the ball a little thin. Leaves the 4 ball as a hanger for Jason here. Going to give him a good opportunity to maybe finish this set off. Try to capture our Open 9 ball championship here for today. Good angle for the 5 ball here to work himself down below that 6 ball. I think that's the way you got to be. That way your cue ball is always going towards your next ball. It's always a good thing. That way you're not fighting physics, you're going along with it. Well, didn't see that, but he did call that 9 ball there. That's a great shot there. And that's going to give Jason the win. There's a nice little poke there. Gets the 7-1 victory over Dan Hall. Great end of the match here for 3 days of great pool. Pockets Gaming Billiards Lounge. Come check us out if you ever get a chance. Thanks to NAPA for allowing us to put on this big event. Mason-Dixon NAPA for helping us out, getting everything up and running. Myself here at Long Paw Productions. My name's Scott Struble. It's a new thing for me, so we're trying to improve every time. Hope you come back and watch it. Also thanks to Integrity Billiard Service. All the nice tables that we have here. This is the end for the NAPA. The stream's going to keep running. I'm going to put it in the room because I'm still going to work on some sound concerns. So I'm going to mute the mic, step away. You're welcome to hang out and watch or do whichever you want. Talk to you soon.